welcome back to my channel. My name is Janina and I am going to do a Q&A today. So you guys asked me 20 questions and I am about to answer them. Sorry about the lighting, it's not so great, but we're gonna work through it. So my first question was, where are you from and what is your nationality? So I am born and raised in New Jersey. I'm definitely a Jersey girl. I am 100% Puerto Rican, but I currently live in Delaware. How many kids do you have? I have one beautiful daughter and her name is Stephanie. Are you single? I am not single. No, I am not single. How many siblings do you have? So I have two sisters. One lives in New Jersey, one lives in PA, and a brother that passed away in 2020. I think I fixed the lighting. Hopefully it looks a little bit better. But for now, this is the setup we have to use. So the next question, what is your favorite color? My favorite color is pink. What would you say to your younger self? I don't really know what I would say to my younger self because I feel that everything I've been through in life, my struggles, my hardships, all the suffering I did, has made me into the person I am today. And I honestly love the person I am today. So I'm not sure what I would say to my younger self. Maybe to finish my education before I got married. Maybe I probably would say that because that prolonged in me getting my degree later on in life and not when I was younger. So, are you Italian? I am not Italian. I am 100% Puerto Rican. What do you like to do in your free time? I like to read. I like to write. I'm very family oriented. Family is everything to me. I love spending time with my family and catching up on shows and errands on my free time. I barely get free time, but when I do, I use it wisely. Let me see what other questions there is. There's a few, but I want to leave the long ones for later on. Did you go to college? Yes, I went to college. I have a degree in criminal justice with a minor in biology. Where do you live? So I currently live in Delaware. I'm not going to say the city, but I currently live in Delaware. How was it that you found out about your brother's death? So it was on a Saturday. I was sleeping. It was around 7 a.m. I got woken up by a phone call that was continuously calling. And finally, I woke up. I picked it up and it was my aunt, which she never calls me. So I already knew it was something bad. And she tells me, I can't really remember her exact words, but she said, your brother died or your brother passed away. And I was in so much shock that I got up, I sat in the corner of my bed and I said, what? Are you kidding me? Like how? I just spoke to him last week. And he was like, I don't have any information, but he passed away. And that's how I found out. Okay, how did you cope with your brother's death and how do you cope now? So back then, I really went into a bubble. I didn't want to talk to no one. I didn't want to be bothered. I went to work because I had no other choice, but I really did not want to be bothered by anyone. It was hard. It was probably the darkest time of my life, honestly. At the time, I was going through so much in my life and that just added the icing to the cake. So it wasn't good for me. It was really bad and I hit rock bottom. But thankfully, I'm up and I'm better than ever. And I never want to be in a place like that again. I did have a good support system. And usually that's what I say. You definitely need that. Even if it's one person, you need that good support system. Do you plan to write another book? So my answer to this question right now would be no. I'm no writer by any means. This is something I wanted to do to keep my brother's legacy alive, and that's exactly what I intend to do. And if it can help someone struggling with the same struggles that my brother was struggling with, then that's my main goal with the book. Is not to write other books or, to make a living out of this, because obviously I have my career. I just want to honestly put my brother's story out there and make it an awareness for mental health, especially for men, because it's so difficult for men nowadays, because they have to be the strong ones, right? But there's help out there. What are you trying to accomplish by the book you wrote? So I think I already answered that question. I'm trying to keep my brother's legacy alive. I'm trying to bring awareness to mental health, especially for a lot of men out there that struggle with mental health, because they have to be the strong ones, and they're not allowed to cry, or that's the stigma we have, right? But that's not true. They're humans too, and they are allowed to break down, and they have struggles as well. And I wish someone would have told my brother that there was help out there. But unfortunately, it wasn't meant for my brother. But it could honestly save someone's life. And if that's what I can do with the book, then I will be accomplishing my goal with the book. How difficult was it to write your book? So I started writing my book in the middle of 2020, and I published it in 2023. It was difficult to write the book because I had to relive those memories with my brother, and that was very hurtful and painful for me, because overall I miss my brother dearly, and I think I will miss him for the rest of my life. But it was also a bittersweet experience because I got to also relive those great memories. And so through the writing process, I laughed, I cried, but most of all, I stood grounded to know that I was very lucky to be his sister. And I shared very, very good memories with him. How does your family feel about you writing a book? So when you say family, I'm thinking about my immediate family, where my mom, my sisters, they're very proud of me. And they tell me all the time how proud they are of me. And yeah, so if you're talking about my immediate family, that's that. But if you're talking my family in general, like my mom's side of the family and my dad's side of the family, I don't know. That's a question you would have to ask them about it. Another question was, who are you close to? My mom's side of the family or my dad's side of the family? Neither, unfortunately. It doesn't mean I don't love them. I love them both equally. It's just I'm really not close to anyone in particular. So this is a good question. Is there a group or organization that directly aligns with your coping skills? There's so many outlets out there. You can Google them. I don't know them off the top of my head, but they are very discreet. There's some for mental health, suicide, any problems you're going through and you don't have anyone to talk to, there's help out there. And it's also a good outlet because a lot of people don't want to talk to their family members. And honestly, I don't blame them sometimes. But Google them. There's honestly a lot of places where you can go, or even talk on the phone if you want to be that discreet about it. This is a question I got on TikTok, and they said, you talk a lot about speaking to your best friend, but you never speak about confiding in your cousins, uncles, aunts, or any other family member. Is there a reason why? Well, there is really no reason why. I love my family very much. Do I confide in them with my stuff? No, I don't. Am I close to one side of the family and the other side? What's the difference? No, I'm not close to either side. Do I love both of them? Yes. But I'm really a loner. I'm not really close to anyone like that. And the few people that I am close to, like cousins that I'm close to, aunts, uncles that I consider that I'm close to, have their own lives. So yeah, no, I only talk to my sisters and best friend. So this is the last question. What are the qualities you look for in a relationship? So I always say you have to have 3 qualities, which is respect, loyalty, and communication. Why? Because that's what I bring to the table, and so that's what I expect from my partner. Anyways, these are all the questions I can answer for today. I will do another Q&A later down the road. I want to thank all of you guys for your questions. They were really interesting. Some were a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I still did the best in answering them. Please look out for my podcast, one-on-one interview, coming up soon. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you guys later.